Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Calm Daisy Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If something called you to do so, there's probably a message in it for you. Only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't try to make it fit. It's not going to resonate with everyone, and the whole reading might not resonate. You know, you might just have one message out of the whole video. Or the whole video could be your message. So, take it or leave it. With that being said, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you, and it does help my channel grow. I appreciate it. Let's see, what else? Okay, I think that's about it. So, let's see what's going on. Collective. So we're going to get a situation. And see what's going on. 3 cards here. So we have October. That could be significant for somebody. The date or Black Cat. October. A Black Cat is October's month's spirit animal. So Black Cat could also mean something to somebody. So this card is like about intuition, like listening to your intuition, right? Whether it's for good or bad, right? Your intuition can help you stay out of danger, right? This card is about protection. Maybe something feels mysterious or unknown. I'm not going to take all 3 of those, so because I'm only doing 3 of these. So give me one more. And we have September. September could, like I said, have some significance, some kind of date. This card is about like honesty. A raven is September's spirit animal, so ravens are like trickster energies, though, right? They're like shapeshifters. They're very intelligent and very resourceful, right? Because this energy is like somebody that's very adaptable, right? You can like, again, we have mysterious too. They're mysterious, but they're very insightful. This is the energy of somebody that's very honest and very direct, right? Okay, let's see. This is what you don't see in this situation of the Black Cat. So, you need to trust your intuition. Let's see. This will be your outer influence. Okay, so your outer influences, we got broken promises. So somebody, this is a card that says failure to follow through, like you can't be counted on, or your partner can't be counted on, or whoever. You know, this is outer influences, so people outside, or people coming in, however it resonates for you, but broken promises, right? You get a lot of broken promises. Okay. Well, let's see. Get this. So, who have number. Picking up on whoever's watching. Let's see what the kind of energies around you. Maybe what your energies, what's in your energy, or what's going on. Three cards, please. Let's collect this energy. Okay, so collective, what's coming towards you, or what is up and around you in your energy. We have pictures, healthy choices, and chaser, which chaser did come out in reverse. This is a new deck. I don't know if I'm going to read reverse, but let's see. Yeah, I see somebody here that's missing you, looking at your pictures maybe, you know, just really in their head about, like, memories. Maybe they want to make new memories. I guess somebody here that's, I feel like whoever this is watching you make healthy choices, right? Seeing you self-love, seeing you be happy, and see the chaser card, it did come up in reverse, so they don't want to chase anymore. So whoever this is has been trying to love themselves. They've been trying to self-care, right? Because they don't want to chase anymore. The chaser is a card of, like, somebody who's got a fear of abandonment, right? Somebody that's codependency. They chase that drama, right? But it's in reverse. So they don't want to do that anymore. They're trying to heal. But on the bottom of the deck, we have shock. So some kind of shocking news is about to come in for whoever this is in your energy. So let's see what other kind of, other energies pop up here. Dragonfly. Sword and rose. Poker face with abundance. So I feel like somebody here, whoever I'm talking to, they are in the energy, or that's the energy, or somebody around them. We have the dragonfly. This is somebody that's finding out something, right? Finding out and changing something, right? They find something out and then they change, like, you know. So this is like a card of things coming, you know, coming to light, right? So that it can heal. Okay. Then we have the sword and the rose. So this is like a protection, right? Honor and protection. This is somebody that's determined, has a lot of determination, right? They've had some kind of revelation or some kind of truth or clarity or something like that, right? So now they're just sitting in this poker-faced energy, right? They're like, whoever this is could be taking risks, taking chances, but they're not showing their hand, right? Oh, and on the bottom of the deck it was the card of abundance. Alrighty, so let's get some tarot on this. See what's going on. Let's see what cards I want to get. We're gonna get these. Alright. So we've got 10:30 on the clock. And if it's not loud, I'm gonna get some going. Alright, Spirit, tell me. Oh, no, way too many, guys. Way too many. Don't got all that to say. Alright. One more. So we have the runner, we have keys on a ring, not enough, I like you, and passion. So, like that energy that just came up before, is that chaser was in reverse, how I said, so if somebody doesn't want to chase anymore, right? So, whoever I'm talking to, you, or, you know, switch the roles here, you know, but somebody has been in this runner energy, right, which is fear of intimacy, right? Always listening to their ego, just running on like codependent relationships, right? Okay, let's see. What you don't see in this situation, what you haven't been seeing, is this, whoever you're dealing with has had a lot of options, right? They've had a lot of one-night stands, a lot of just string-alongs, just unconventional options. Okay? Okay, let's see. So, for your outer influence, you got not enough. So, whoever you're dealing with, or you, could be you, this person is frustrated, they have lack of, they're self-sabotaging, right? They have like ego problems, you know, they're jealous, it's just lack of confidence, right? They have fear and ego, and they let all that get in the way. So, the true intentions with this this frustrated person that has no confidence, their actually true intentions is you got the I like you card, right? So it's somebody that likes you a lot, right? They want to date you, you know, but they're letting their fear and their ego get it in the way. Okay, we got 15:18 on the clock. Let's see. So, what you don't see coming in, we have the passion card, right? So, somebody could be coming in. This could be this person. I feel like this is a past person because you got that runner chaser thing going on. But somebody that you will have insane chemistry with, right? You guys like each other equally. You'll have fun together, right? Like you'll be like pals, like you'll be, yeah. So bottom of the deck we have separation, right? Somebody's sad and missing you, and they're thinking about you, and they're just unsure of shit right now, right? A little unsure. All right, well, there's that. So let's see, let's get some tarot. Let's get some tarot on this. Some motherfucking tarot. Alright. So, let's see what we got going on. Whoever I'm talking to, whoever's listening, are you the runner or are you the chaser that don't want to run anymore, or don't want to chase anymore? Right? I don't know, you gotta ask yourself that. So, for this runner, so we have the World and the Nine of Pentacles. So this, who I'm talking to, you or energy around you are ending this single life, I guess, right? Because the Nine of Pentacles is somebody that's single and abundant, right? You're ready to, like, maybe do the right thing. With justice here, right? Tell the truth. Do the right thing. You know what I mean? To get that 10 of Cups. That's happily ever after, right? Something, you know what I mean? Okay, then. So, what is it? Collective seeing. That's what this. Let's get these cards over. I think I have enough room here. And the Six of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands. Yeah, so what you're not seeing in this situation, right, is there's been many options here, right? Unconventional, stringing alongs, one-night stands, decisions, right, with this person. That's why they kept running, right? Because we have the Six of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups. Six of Pentacles is an uneven give and a take in this relationship, right? They couldn't give you their all because they had all these other options, right? They wanted you to be confused. They sabotage, self-sabotaging, whatever you call it, but they had options. While you sat and waited and waited and waited and waited, right? And they broke promises after promises after promises, right? You can't even count on them anymore, right? Because they're sitting over here like with this in this page of wands, like, oh yeah, I do what I want. You know, they don't take any kind of accountability. Can't even look you in the face, right? Okay, well, let's see. They're over here all frustrated, you know what I mean? Self-sabotaging. We have the Lovers. Oh, with the Devil. Wow. The Temperance come out sideways, so that's a challenge. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. So, this is literally, so the Lover's card, if you don't know tarot, is like a decision in love, and it's usually a decision that needs to be, that gets made, and it's can't come back from it. All right. So maybe that's why this person's frustrated. They self-sabotaged and they let their ego issues get in the way. Right? Okay, because this is like a decision that they made. So it's like, like you're gonna choose this God-given relationship, or you're gonna choose the snake, right? Which is like temptation and everything. And they chose, your person chose the snake, the temptations. They chose the drama. They chose the self-sabotage, right? They chose to be in that drama. Instead, see, there's that angel that God or Spirit sent you, right? For you to be in this relationship. It came out sideways, which is a challenge, right? On the bottom of the deck, Hierophant. Can't make shit up. Spirit, God, whatever you refer to, higher up, is looking at this person like, what? Like, now what? Now what is what he's saying. Leave that out, sideways. Okay, let's see, we got 23:20 on the clock. So, this person, but really, they like you, right? They really like you. That's their true intentions. But they still went towards this, and now, that was one of the biggest decisions that they ever made, because look at that, this is all major cards right here. You got the World, major card, Arcana, Lovers, the Devil, Temperance, and we had the Hierophant come out. Okay, so this is, see about this I like you card. It's 7 of Wands. With the Ace of, Swords. And we have Justice on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this person likes you, right? But they feel like you got, either you could have them blocked, or you just got, you know what I mean? They don't know how to come cross over your boundaries, right? With some kind of truth. They want to tell you that that's the truth. They like you. But you're guarded somehow, right? You're guarded. Or you're blocked. You know, you got somebody blocked. But they definitely want to come in and tell you the truth about something. They want to tell you that they like you. They should have chose you, maybe. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll get some more cards. Let me see here. Tell me about passion. Hierophant on the bottom of the deck again. 2 more major cards. So we have the Hermit and we have the Fool. This is where you start at in life on this journey. Taking risks, you know, doing foolish things, acting crazy, you know, taking chances, and then you end up the Hermit at the end of the journey. Someone who's been there, done that. Somebody who's that's learned a lot of lessons. Somebody that has a lot of wisdom, right? Somebody that's had a lot of solitude, a lot of time to themselves to reflect, right? To reflect and learn, and they have learned a lot of lessons. They, you know what I mean? So now it's time for them to give back, right? So the cycle goes up again. So now it's him over here shining his light on this new person coming in, making mistakes, right? And it's a cycle. It's a cycle. So somebody's learned some lessons there. Like, you know, the Hermit came out first, so they ready to take this leap of faith, right? On the bottom of the deck. There's the, you know, trust the process, I read. I guess. Alright, so I'm going to clarify these with this new deck, guys, okay? So, here we have 2812 on the floor. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to use this thing. Alright. Real quick. And thank you so much again. If you've watched my video this long, thank you. Hopefully it's resonating. If it does, please leave a comment and let me know. So, you know, just a thought. You know. Alright, here we go. So, angels and guides. Tell me about this runner here. So we have the 7 of Swords with the 10 of Wands. Well, what I'm getting here, you know, the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. yeah, what I'm getting here, so this person, okay, with Seven of Swords is somebody, trying to hold on to old way of thinking, maybe old way of doing shit, right? And so it causes them to have this cloud around their, around them, right? Because they're too like set to where they don't want to see any other perspective. I guess, right? They just want, this is how, this is what they know right here, and and if they don't look at it, it'll go away, right? But that fell out on the World card, which is endings, right? Ending things in your life, ending chapters in your life, cycles or whatever, right? And then we have the Ten of Wands. With the Nine of Pentacles. So, Nine of Pentacles is somebody that's single and abundant, and, Ten of Wands, look at these, somebody that's carried a lot of shit, right? They've had a lot of shit carried on their back. Maybe they've been through a lot, but they're crawling back in, right? They're coming on, right? They're coming on with coming on. Alright, let's see here. Tell me about that. Oops. Six of Pentacles is got the King of Wands, yeah. And Judgment, last Judgment. Yeah. So this person with this Six of Pentacles and the King of Wands. King of Wands is somebody very social, smooth talker, right? That, they got a lot of friends, hang out, party, whatever, right? And then we got this with the Six of Pentacles, somebody that wasn't given fully to a situation, right? It was uneven. Something was uneven here. This King of Pentacles, or this King of Wands, right? He had all these choices. He, she, take it how it resonates. They had all these choices, right? And what they didn't realize is when they picked one of them, whatever choices that they picked, it was going to be their last, their last judgment, right? Their last. They didn't know that. They didn't realize when they made this decision, it opened up the heavens, right? Like, oh, they had some kind of epiphany or with the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck, right? So that's somebody that's trying to get out of a rut, right? Somebody trying to move into something like smoother, right? Try to get out of a rut. My video is long, so it's 8:35 on the clock. Hurry up, get this through. This Three of Pentacles with the Lovers. So yeah, now okay, so we have, this person's frustrated. They're lacking confidence, right? They're self-sabotaging, probably. And it's because they got, it's their fear, their ego, whatever issues, jealousy issues, whatever. So with this Lover's card, this decision that they, needed to make. Remember, I said they needed to make a decision, and it's usually a life-changing decision, something that you can't go back from, right? We have the Three of Pentacles. This is somebody that wants to come and drop the ball on it, right? They're ready to drop the ball, right? They're wanting to collaborate, right? They're wanting to work together with something. They want to work something out with you. But then we have the Devil with the Seven of Pentacles. So the Devil is somebody that is, a toxic energy, right? It also could be Capricorn energy, but it's like toxic energy. Somebody codependent, somebody, on, drugs or are addicted to something, it could be anything, right? But now, they straightened out, they're like, whoa, everybody got quit, you get the hell away from me, go away, you know what I mean? Like, holy shit, like, what the fuck did I do? And now, Seven of Pentacles, he's starting to check, put his shit in check, okay? He's starting to check himself, right? He's maybe starting to see, like, okay, remember where that card went, where he maybe starting to see that there's more than just the books he's read, right? There's more, Okay. With that Temperance, which is like an earth angel, somebody that's grounded, somebody very spiritual, somebody very, very protected, came out sideways, that is a challenge or an obstacle or challenge and then we clarify it. We have the World, right? So this person that's around you or coming toward you, they're flipping out because I think they realize like this could potentially be over, right? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. That's somebody trying to find courage, or trying to find the strength and the courage to slay those monsters, right? Slay some of the monsters that he doesn't want to face. Right? The only way to do that, though, is with the Death, is you gotta let shit go, so new shit can come in, right? You gotta close old doors so the new ones can open up. Go into the unknown, right? And there you'll find that. I'm just going on the bottom of the deck. You'll find that Earth Angel sitting there, right? Pour your glass of water, and that on her back with the Ace of Cups. You see that's loving yourself. That's like unconditional love right there. And I think this person, whoever we're talking about, this emperor, boss man, boss lady, whatever, is realizing that. They're like, what the living fuck? Now they are on the fence about all this shit, right? They, you know what I mean? They don't know which way to fall. They just want to scream and holler and throw shit and tear up something. Tear something up. Alright, so sorry that went off into a little rage. Got 4:30. God, I'm going so. This one is taking a long time. Okay, guys, let's do I like you. So what's up with the 7 of Wands and the Ace of Swords? 10 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Alrighty. So, Seven of Wands, that's about boundaries, right? Or blocking, somebody's blocked. So I feel like maybe you have ended this, or they have ended it with you, whatever. But the truth is, right, because they feel maybe you blocked them, or this way they feel, and then was like, yoo-hoo, you know what I mean? This is the 10 of Cups. This is that happily ever after that came out earlier in a different picture. But this person is by herself. And usually 10 of Cups has a whole family, right? It's family, kids, like, you know, yeah. So that might have, you know, somebody could have got blocked and you guys separated. You guys ain't talked, you know. Right? Maybe that's what they think you did, you know, to them. I don't know. Okay, but the truth is, they wanted to come and tell you that they like you and that they feel like you are their empress. Right? Remember that right beforehand, we just seen that emperor come out looking pretty fucking stressed out, right? So this means yes, the truth. They like you, and yes, Empress. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups. So somebody is really sad and regret, and this is somebody feeling regret, right? Watching somebody walk away, right? And we have the Sun under that. But you can't hide. You can walk away, but you can't hide from the universe and from destiny, and you can't hide because it's going to creep right back up on you. So you got to do the work, right? Okay. And we got 44, 12 on the clock. Tell me about the Hermit. With this Passion card. And so, with this Passion card, insane chemistry, liking each other, right? Equally. Guys be able to have fun together, right? So, this person has earned a lot of wisdom, right? This could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, but this But this person has gotten to this place, right? They're over here, like, nobody gets them, right? This is somebody that has very caring, very loving, right? But he's like in his feelings, missing. He feels alone. Feels like nobody understands him, right? Like nobody gets it, right? And there's somebody that don't know how to express their feelings, even though they got all this wisdom. Some things are just harder than others, right? So with this Fool, right, they're wanting to take a leap of faith, right? They're wanting to start something new, a new journey. Or, yeah, that's what they want with this Passion card. That's what they want. They want to start a new journey, coming towards it, right? Now we got all this wisdom, let's start something new, right? So to clarify the Fool, which is taking a leap of faith, we have the Star card with the Ace of Swords. The Star card is a wish card, right? So yes, they wish. Yes, this is the yes card, Ace of Swords. Yes, they're wishing that they will have another chance or a leap of faith, right? Or like I said, this could be somebody new, you know, coming in. This could be somebody new, and they like it, right? They just ain't never told you, right? But now they want to take a leap of faith, and they're wishing and praying, and that you're going to say yes, right? Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That is fighting competition, right? Fighting competition, little back and forth arguments, right? With this, then that's probably what this person or somebody's living in, or somebody's doing right now, or maybe did in the past. But that's why this person's on the fence. This Emperor. That's why he's on the fence, because he feels like you're his Empress. Right? Ace of Cups. Unconditional love. Can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. Alright guys, it's been long enough. Thank you so much. Please hit that like button and share. Hit that like button, share to somebody that you think would like my video, and I will see you all on my next one. Peace out.